Hello everyone, this video is for class 11 IP. In this video, I am going to tell you literals. This video is the continuation of the previous video in which I told you identifier naming convention. Identifier and identifier naming convention. Okay, this is the literal is coming under tokens. Before this you have learned then tokens. Tokens are what? The keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, punctuators. Okay, 5 types of tokens are there. Tokens are what? They are the individual words in the program statement. Clear? Any program of Python is the collection of statements, collection of instructions. Each instruction you can consider as a sentence, and sentence, as you know very well, that it's a collection of words, right? So those words are coming under either keyword, literals, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Keyword already we have covered. Now identifier also, and now let us see what are these literals. Literals are the constants used in the program. Constants, okay, used in the program, which is fixed value. Fixed value. Literals are the constants, fixed values. Okay. So what are the types of literals are there? Let us see. String literal, string literal, numeric literal, okay, Boolean literal, and spatial literal. Okay, in the program, whatever constants you are using, they may fall under either one of these literals. Okay. Students, if you will start observing your real life, as I told you that whenever you learn programming, always relate the things with your real life. Okay. So you will find out that directly and indirectly we are using the different literals, string literals also, numeric literals also, Boolean literals also, and spatial literals also. So now let us see how in program, okay, like string literals, all the names are the string literals, all the person's name, all the objects name, all the city names, state names, country names, they are the string literals. Okay, or whatever collection of letters, collection of symbols, collection of numbers, okay, characters that you have learned, characters, alphabets, capital, small, numeric, that is 0 to 9, and the special characters, that is from different special characters you have learned in character set. So all those characters can be used in the string literal. So let us see what are these string literals and how it can be represented in the Python program. Okay. So now string literals are represented using 3 ways. Let us string literals. Okay, any line, anything you will write, collection of alphabets, collection of numbers, collection of special characters, and combination of character, numbers, special characters, it can be anything whenever it is enclosed inside the single quote. Okay, single quote, they are the string literals. It can be enclosed in the double quote, okay, triple quote, okay, triple quote. In with the triple quote, 3 single quotes and 3 double quotes can be used. Okay, triple quote, 3 single quote means 1, 2, 3. Okay, and at the same time it must be closed 1, 2, 3, and this is the value which will be the string. Second, you can also represent 3 double quote, like 1, 2, 3 string 1, 2, 3, right? Actually this triple quote is used for special purpose. I'll tell you. Single quote is what? This is the single quote, and in between the single quotes it must be opened and must be closed. Okay, whether it is single quote, double quote or triple quote, must be opened and must be closed, and in between whatever will come, okay, that is considered as a string literal. Like if I am writing here Rahul inside the single quote, so this is the string literal. If I'll write this Rahul double quotes, this is a string literal. If I'll write Rahul in triple double quote, this is string literal. Rahul in triple single quote is string literal. Okay, it must be opened and must be closed, otherwise it will generate error. Okay, it will generate error. Error is what? As I have explained you already, that what is error? Error is anything which is not understood by the system, that is called error. We will again see what are the errors there. Clear? So anything in the program, Python program, you will see is enclosed inside the single quote, inside the double quote or inside the triple quote. They are the string literals. Okay, I told you that triple quotes are having the special purpose. It is used for the multiple line comment. Okay, triple quote is used for the triple quote is used for multiple line comment. Okay, multiple line comment. I'll tell you what are this comment, just you have to remember this. This triple quote is used for the multiple line comment. When I'll tell you comment, when I'll start programming, then I'll tell you comment that time, and then I'll again mention to you how this triple quote is representing the multiple line comment. Okay, so in example you can see, let us write, take some more example for the single quote, for the string literal. If you will enclose like 2020, if this will be in the double quote, this is the string. Okay, this is string value. It can be represented in single quote, it can be represented with the multiple quote also, right? If you are going to write that my file 72, okay, you have closed inside the double quote, this is also a string literal. Okay, if you have written hash my file double quote, single quote or triple quote, either you can write, this is also string literal. Okay, so all the special characters, all the digits 0 to 9 and all the alphabets can be included for the string literals. Okay, so we will see further that what are the, we will use this string literals, that time it will be also very, that time also it will be very well clear to you. Now let us see what are the numeric literals. Okay, what are the numeric literals are there, right? Numeric literals, there is two types of numeric literal. One is the integral and another is the fractional, or you can say that real numbers. Okay, so all the numbers are coming under the numeric literals. Clear? All the numbers are coming under numeric literals. Integrals are what? Which doesn't include the fractional value. Okay, it doesn't include the fractional value. So 89 is the integral value, 800 is the integral value, 73 is integral value, 84 is integral value, 2000 is integral value. Okay, any number any number you will use, that is the integral value. It should not include the fractional part, that is the integral value. Okay, and what is the fractional or real number? They are including the decimal places. Okay, like if we will use 89.0, this is fractional value, fractional, numeric, literal, real number. If you will use 340.73, this is the literal. Okay, this is the real numbers. All right, so anything which will include the decimal place, the real and fractional values are considered as they are the fractional numbers, are the fractional or real, literals. All the integral which doesn't include the fractional part is the integral values. Okay, now one more thing I would like to tell you, that in previously I told you string literal. Okay, and string literal, this numeric literal doesn't include any special character except this dot. Okay, which is representing the decimal place, decimal, and it doesn't include any alphabets. It doesn't include any special character except this dot. Okay, it uses only numbers. Okay, it uses from the character set, it uses only the numbers, and numbers from 0 to 9, as you know very well that how we are forming the numbers. But see one thing, if you will enclose this number in double quotes or single quote or triple quote, so this will become the string literal. Okay, this will become string literal, right? String literal. If you will enclose the fractional value also in double quote or single quote or triple quote, that will also become string literal. Okay, so anything which will be, if it will be included in the single quote or double quote, that will become the string literals, right? And that will not be considered as number. Okay, so now let us see what is the Boolean literals. Boolean literals, there is only two Boolean literals, that is true and false. Okay, true and false, right? This is used for the logical representation or logical manipulation, right? I'll tell you later on where this true or false is used, because true and false is the part of our life. Okay, true is representing yes, false is representing no. You can say that true is representing 1 and false is representing 0. Clear? So every time whenever we are taking decision, so we are getting the result either yes or no, we are getting the decision either true or false. So in that case we are using the Boolean literals. Okay, there is a special literals. Special literal, only one special literal is there, that is NONE. Okay, means no value. No value, this means no value. Whenever we have to represent the no value, so we will use the NON, special literal. Okay, so I hope this literal will be there in your fingertip. Clear? There is 4 types of literal: string literal, number literal, numeric literal, Boolean literal, and special literal. Students, when you will start observing your day-to-day life, any example if you will take right now, so you will have this collection of literals you will get. Suppose you are going to purchase any product from online. Clear? You are going to purchase any product online, so what you will find there? Name of the product. Okay, you will find the name of the product, right? You will find out the price of the product. Okay, you may find out the color of the product, right? You can find out the manufacturing date of the product. So many attributes you will find out to recognize that particular product. Okay, suppose that you are going to buy a monitor, right? Monitor. Clear? So the product name is monitor. This monitor will have some price. Suppose that 5,000 is the price of the monitor. Clear? So we will write it is in amount, so we have to write in the numeric literal, and the color is red, right? Just see, if I'll write here only monitor, only 5000, only this value red. So how you will come to know that what is mean for this monitor, what is the mean for this 5000? This 5000 is code, this 5000 is the year, this 5000 is amount, or this 5000 is what? Clear? Whenever you will see red, red is what? What is the red? Red, it's a color, it's a, what this red is representing. Clear? So now, always whenever we are using the literals in the program. Clear? Now let us see that how you have already learned keyword, identifier and literal. Okay, so here I am going to show you the relation with identifier and identifier, the different types of identifier I told you: variable, function, method, class, module, right? But here I am going to relate the variable identifier with the literal. Okay, with the literal. Clear? So whenever we need to use the literal in the program statement, clear na? So these literals you can also consider as the input values. Input. Okay, not only input, output also, the processed information is also represented as literal, right? So whenever we will use or store this input or output literal into some variable, there we are using the variable type of identifier. Clear? So these variables are what? They are the named memory location. Clear? Variables are the named memory location. So here we can consider that this is the variable, price is variable, and the color is variable name, right? Which is holding the value red, which is holding the value price, which is holding the value monitor, right? One more thing here, these are the, we can say that they are the variables. Okay, we will again discuss this variable. We have to discuss again and again these things, right? So now one more thing here, this is the which kind of literal? This is string literal, this is number literal, this is again string literal. Clear? And this is the variable which is holding the string literal, so this will be considered as a string variable. Okay, this is the price which is containing the integral value, so this is considered as integer variable. Okay, and this is containing the again a string literal, so this color will be considered as a string variable. Okay, so now this is having the relation between identifier and literals. Okay, literals are also used independently. Clear na? But that you will see in the when we will start programming, so there it will be more clear to you, that where we have to in which place we need to store the literals in the identifier, or we need to connect or relate the literal with the identifier which is the variable. Okay, thank you students.